Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Mo, the hippie recruiter. A beautiful Friday morning edition. Just bringing it to you here from the beach. Look at this. You can see it's a new day cracking here. We got a little cloud cover keeping the sun from showing itself just yet. But nonetheless, it's a new day. It's a new gift filled with infinite potential, opportunities, and possibilities. And so I just wanted to talk to you this morning a little bit about our own headspace and our own timing, right? We all know about being triggered into fight or flight mode, that whole, you guys know the deal, right? So, but we think about it more as like something that we do to somebody else. I said something that triggered them. Occasionally, we get triggered too, right? Recruiters, you might trigger, you might have a challenging conversation that kind of got you wound up, so now you're in fight. But you move on to the next phone call because, got to have some talk time or you got to have some outbound calls, and you're still emotionally wound up here from that last call. And so when you do get that next traveler on the phone, you're starting emotionally way up here instead of meeting them where they are in the beginning. So guys, don't forget, if you're all spun up about something, that's gonna carry over. It's gonna carry over in your tone. It's gonna come over in the speed that you deliver the message or the conversation with. If you're angry, you're probably gonna be a little shorter. You're gonna be talking to them kind of like this, as opposed to your normal, calm, collected self, right? Travelers, same way. You had a phone call, you had an encounter with a patient, or you had an encounter with a civilian that got you spun up, into fight or flight. And it's it's the same, only a little different for you guys because you're in person, patient to patient. So be mindful of your headspace when you begin an interaction with somebody. If you've had a really tough phone call, you've had a tough interaction with somebody, before you can be fully present and give that next person what they deserve from you, sometimes you might need to take a minute. Take a couple of deep breaths, do a little box breathing exercise to reset yourself, man. And especially, if you're dealing with a lot of people and people are frustrated, they're angry, they're scared, they're leery, based on what's happened to them in the past. So if we can try to put ourselves in the other person's shoes for just a minute, hey, it might be a better day for everybody. All right, never miss the opportunity to do something good for yourself. Occasionally do good things for yourself. We should never miss the opportunity to do something good for somebody else though. But that's the thing I want you to think about. Today I want you to put yourself in that person's shoes. Recruiters, how would you want to be talked to if you were a traveler? Travelers, how would you want to be talked to if you were a patient? And are we treating folks the way that we'd like to be treated? So think about that, you guys. All right, time's up. Oh, not quite yet. Here we go. We're gonna one more take a little look. It's a beautiful morning, but oh, and there it is. Look at that. Just coming through this morning. All right, you guys, time's up. It's a beautiful day. Make yours a fantastic one. I'm Mo, the hippie recruiter. We'll talk then.